Yo, what's going on, people? Sorry it's been forever. I keep always saying that, but you know, I don't need to say that, so I don't want to sound like some weirdo. But yeah, just been busy. Work's been crazy busy. And actually I have some ideas for this channel, and also some things I think I want to do, like some really like just normie, non-politics, non-race, whatever type of stuff too soon. Anyway, so that's kind of what's been up to, just living and working and whatever. So as you can see, I'm driving through the streets of Milwaukee. So I'm just back over the holiday weekend. I just got my hair did. Hey, I literally did. It was awesome. So I got this awesome sew-in. I bought a salad from a black man, and then another black man tried to sell me socks while I was there. So weird. And yeah, and I was actually making a video for someone else to show them. Like, I was like, oh, we were just talking about this thing, and I thought they would find it interesting. So I just drove past my old house, actually. But then I realized I shot it upside down, and I was like, if I'm doing that, like, you know, doing my little Milwaukee car commentaries, I could, you know, should hop on and say hi to like my like awesome channel. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of things happen and go on. You know, I think the hardest thing, I guess I should just admit, is this. I think, ooh, I hope it's not too loud. I'm gonna talk. I think the phone's pretty damn close to me, so you guys should hopefully be able to hear me okay. I think one of the big problems for me is, I don't know, I think I had this idea of like having a channel. Like, there's some people, content creators that I like, who do great things. And I don't know, I just always feel like I don't want to just randomly get on here with my phone and just start rambling. I like to try to like think an issue out and come up with some funny, interesting things to say or do. But then I look up and then it's 2 or 3 days past like the inciting incident, if you will, and I just feel kind of like a goofy ass for like not just having just hopped on and just said blah 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 whatever. So I'm trying to ameliorate. Is that the word, ameliorate? No, that's not the word. That means something else. Bye. Ooh, we're getting into the River West neighborhood. You know, actually, I might even just do this tomorrow. Maybe just go for a drive and just show you guys my old hometown. That'd be an interesting theme, and I think you'd find it interesting. Things that I like about my hometown. But, yeah, I don't know. Did I just leave this? Actually, no. You guys just missed it. I might have to just upload it later. So I was just sitting at a red light, like a few blocks back, and there was this random black guy just, like, kind of dancing. Like, you see right here where, like, that car, like, where the street light is? So just imagine someone standing like right where that kind of black square is, and he's just like doot, 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 and he's doing some little goofy dance. So funny. Actually, that's what kind of inspired me to like come on in this video real quick and talk to you guys. It made me, and this isn't just a black male thing, this is a black people thing in general, because actually I think I've said this briefly with the melanin and how black people, especially in America, the DOS, I should do a video separate about that, because I've started using that term that the Breaking Brown, Yvette Carnelli, tone talk people use, and that's because funny, I think it is kind of key and kind of important. Oh, it's like a hipster wedding reception over there. Oh my god, it's the Black Husky Brewery. I haven't been here yet. Shut up. I'm not new to Milwaukee, but it's like it's weird. The longer I don't live here, oops, spoiler alert. The longer like I'm not here, I forget things, and then I go, what the fuck out of my face? Fuck you. Hear that shit? Huffing and puffing behind me. I'm not like crawling along like some Chinese tourist with camera out. Just like, fuck. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh, it's just hard because like I forget that things are here, and then something new happens, and every time I come back, it's like a perpetual kind of like shock, like, oh my god, that's there. But it's because like I'm always forgetting that things, and because it's not like just like living here, and I can just then 2 days later go hop over and do something. But anyway, this won't be long, because this is actually fun because it keeps me on point a bit, because I'm like going someplace. I'm gonna see if a friend of mine is home that we've talked on the phone 1,000 times. Cool guy, going through some stuff, family stuff, you know, actually my former roommate of mine, real cool guy. So I want to see if he's home, because actually, I'll give you guys a little status alert. We're in the River West neighborhood. It's one of my favorite neighborhoods. I actually used to live just on this street too. I don't hear it anymore, obviously. So I'm just scooping by real quick to see if this person's car is here. Because if it is, be giving people too much of my deets out, so you can look at my leggings and my little spotty car. Okay. Wait, that's not his car, is it? I can't tell. Huh. Okay. So never mind. What was I saying? Oh, this is actually, I can show you a little bit of this about divulging anybody's stuff because this is cute little roundabout back here. Oh my god. Okay, so let me get back on point because I don't see his car, so he's not home. So I will call him and tell him I'm in town because I literally just got up today. So like I left St. Paul yesterday. Oh, it was a hell because everybody's trying to get the fuck out of town for the holiday. So I leave, then I get to Chicago and I spent the evening there with some friends. Then I woke up at like, when did I get up this morning? I think I got up at like, no, I got up at like 7. Got up at 7, got some food, left, drove up here. Appointment started at 1. So I'm literally, when I got in the car before talking to you guys, I was there. So I had a nice long black hair salon. It's funny, it's a black hair salon owned and operated by a white woman, and it's like, I mean, they've been around forever and they're really legit and they're good. So I guess maybe I can do a little shameless promotion for them. Martha's More Hair, 48th and Burleigh. You know, and I like that place. It's safe and like you don't feel weird. Like sometimes I look at like this is a thing called the Red Book here. It's got all these like little advertisements from. Oh, I'm supposed to get cigarettes too. God damn it. All right, let me go back to my original point. I remember what I was talking about. Okay, the goofy black guy dancing. Now, it's kind of like the melanin thing. I think there's way too many black people who still think that we're living this time like, oh, the whites love hearing us dance and we the only ones who can sing and blah, 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 blah. And they don't realize that, you know, the Indians, I just thought about this. I mean, the continental, eastern, you know, whatever, Indians there. Now, they run the gamut of shades that we do. In addition to that, they also have, oh sweet, they're open. Actually, that's gonna be the last thing I was gonna show you guys, but I realized I need cigarettes, so I have to stop. So I won't be, maybe I'll come back on a little video outside of this place. It's my favorite bar in Milwaukee, and I always try to go when I come here. And yeah, well, I gotta tell you what it is. You wanna look it up, it's called Circle A. It's like the coolest little place in the world to me, and I love it. And since I was already, well, it's weird, like that's the thing I miss about living here. Milwaukee's such a bar tavern city, and you have like your bar or your tavern for your moods, and when you or like places you go to because you know you're gonna meet someone later, so you stop over here to like blah blah blah, or it's the bar you always go to when you're blah 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 blah. So actually maybe I'll finish this up on foot because you know what, if you can see just right over there behind the tree, I'm not gonna get any further zooming because I'm obviously still driving my vehicle. It's a perfect way to get into a fucking accident probably. But the corner store, that good old Milwaukee corner store, is back that way. It's back there. So I'll just park and we'll walk back and forth. And I can wrap up this thought. Alright, so the melanin thing. So what I was getting at was that there's a problem with this idea that, you know, we're needed to be singing and dancing and jiggling and bopping around, that, you know, white folks just love that so much, because it's not completely true and it's not necessary. So seeing this guy kind of just goofily dancing, like, you know, he obviously wanted attention. He would just stay completely on the sidewalk, you know, just, you know, if that was what his MO was. But he really obviously wanted someone to kind of pay attention to him. And it's like, yeah, they're smooth little, actually I will upload it if he finds me and he's like, bitch, take that down, I'm a suit. But I guess I'll give him kind of what he wants. You guys will get to see his smooth moves. So yeah, that's what I could do. Why I didn't accidentally flash my license plate back there or something? Shit, I don't remember. I know you guys can see I have a burgundy car. That's enough. That's enough for you to know about me right now. For now, seriously, for now. One day I think you guys will know who I am. Anyway, so the problem with that is like, and that just made me think, another thing I've been thinking about that kind of come up in and out of thought was the era of just having, because actually someone had left this comment online. The era of, like, you know, young black men or women selling a CD of them rapping or singing and blah, blah, blah. And the internet era and the way that Hollywood and most of the music industry has moved on into, I mean, they're kind of compressing. You're seeing a lot more just kind of insta hits. It feels like the era when people could make like their first album, then the second you do a second one, and then, you know, 3 or 4 perhaps. That era seems to be completely gone. It seems like everyone just makes the first album, maybe a second one. The second one doesn't impact nearly as much, and things just kind of rattle off. So basically, all in all, I guess what I was just saying there with that little observation was the standing and dancing in the street, and, you know, yeah, anyone can do that now. And you're not really going to get yourself off of like 12th and Locust You know, it's like the whole thing for the past 2 decades. The story, the hood, the Black American community, when it came to coming up in the rap game or the music game in general, was, oh, it's a way to get out. Like, because who was saying that once? Some black woman or somebody was crying in some like documentary or some news bite. The only way for the poor black man to get out of the hood is to sling crack or shoot a ball. And it's like, okay, but that is, so then ergo that's not really going to be that much more possible anymore. I mean, we don't need that many more ball players. I mean, look at with the whole Black Lives Matter and the kneeling in the NFL. It's just kind of him standing there dancing in the street, bobbling along, cars just kind of going by. It's not a desolate street, but just it looks, such how stark it just looked there. It's just very like, that era is gone. You're not going to like give me a CD or give someone a CD, because everything's digital now too. So I don't know, how are they really selling CD? I mean, I know people, you can take a CD home, put it in the computer and put it onto a digital drive. I know. But you see what I mean? Like, it's almost like what they have to start handing out flash drives, like with their music on it. I don't know. So I'm going to wrap it up there, get some smokes, and I'm going to go to Circle A, one of my favorite Milwaukee bars. Oh, you can see my shoes. I guess I'll let you guys see my shoes. My big old feet. Well, I'm tall, so it's proportioned, but still, I have really big ass feet. But they're really skinny though, and I have really skinny ankles. Look at that. I'm a little dry, and I'm kind of flat-footed, and I'm really off balance on the right, so I really shouldn't stand on one foot. Anyway, I'll leave that there. It's nice to check in with you folks. I'm not gone or anything. I'm just busy, and I was trying, like, I don't want to become that, like, person, but, like, that's what people like. I see people making, just jumping on, and they start talking. Like, I talked about, like, 3 or 4 different things a minute ago. It was probably an interesting video. In the future, and as I develop this more, I'll sit down with more things. I think maybe one of my ideas, ladies, just like, just make this channel now, just when I just pop on, or I got something random to save for next month before I get my streaming privileges back here, and just enjoy it. Yeah, now I'm rambling. I need a smoke, and I need a drink. Later.